Hello, my name is Shamanna Shah. I am from Srirampur, Hooghly. I have been pursuing this spoken English course for 2.5 months.
Hello everyone, my name is Nilanjan Chakraborty. I am from Risha. I am doing this class for 3.5 months. So today we are gonna debate on online classes versus offline classes. So I am in favor of offline classes.
And I am in favor of online classes. So I start first. First of all, I say that whenever in online, you have to say in online. So in online class, a student can study from his house, but in offline, he has to go to outside. It is a distance problem. That's why online is great.
Well, I think if a student can't even go from his house to a teacher's house, what will he do later? He have to work for life. A student have to be some labor. Am I right?
Okay, you said about labor. So today's world is developing so much, so that online is increasing too much. And you say that if you have to see so many companies like TCX, Accentures, etc., they are hiring so many employees from foreign countries or another part of the area. So they are hiring too many people. So they cannot give him place to work in office. So their best option is online. So there is not that a labor has to go anywhere for work.
We are saying about studies, not jobs.
Oh, okay. I said about studies. You have to say about labor. So I disagree with you. So I said this. You have said that students have to go to. You must go to offline class. Okay. So I think that whenever he is suffering from fever or anything, he has not study to go to a tutor or school, but in online class he has to study from his home, so that it is very nice for him.
Theoretically very good, but practically not. Because students often don't read from their house if they are sick.
Okay, you have to say about sickness. I said that he is not too much sick. You have a cough or you have some cold, but your mother cannot give you a permission to go to any tuition or schools. But whenever you are in a house, you have so many precaution and protection and do the class. So why the online is not best for him?
Again, practically, I have not seen that thing. People often go to read, to tuition.
Okay, I say another point that today's world is developing so much. I say that so that in India, 354 billion people on 2020's report are using online, but today on 2023, 357 billion people are using online. So I think that an online classes, even students, and I said about the students of villagers, they cannot afford 3 lakhs 5 lakhs rupees, so they easily afford any online class from YouTube for free. So it is very nice for him, I think.
Well, you told about technology. How much our technology is upgrading nowadays. We are now in 4G. 5G is coming. So we have to buy new.
No, Nilanjan, I have to say something that you said about 5G. 5G is coming today. 5G is going rapidly in in India.
Okay, so 5G has come. Now we have to buy new SIMs. You have to buy new devices. And I think that technology has no end. It will go and go on. So to use the technology, we have to buy devices. And you know about business. Businessmen will not think about ports. They will think about their businesses. So at that point, to carry on with technology, people have to spend money.
You have to say that a student has to buy mobile phone. Okay. In West Bengal, I think that our CM, Mrs. Mamata Bandyopadhyay, gives us 10,000 rupees for buy a tablet or mobile phone. So our government helps us for online study. So it is not true that it is for a business purpose. They helps us in various types of ways.
I am not saying about the government who is helping us. I am saying about the businessmen who are making those devices. And at that place, government can do nothing. And Mamata Banerjee is giving you money. Some students are going to picnic, and some students are buying mobile or tab and playing video games like PUBG or Free Fire. I don't know any other name, sorry.
Okay, you said about games. So I said that distraction is yours. So when a student want to study, he study from anywhere. So I said about a students, he has to study. He has not afford too much fees like 1 lakh rupees or 1.5 lakh rupees. So he has to study from online free. Distraction is yours, I said that. So you have to study. You have a much with much concentration. But in offline class, you have to say that many students cannot go to school, cannot go to college. They are going to playground to play some games. They are going to cinema hall to see movies. So distraction is everywhere.
About the distraction, the teacher can at least know that the students are not focusing on the studies, and thus they can give good feedback, good suggestions also.
Okay, you said about good suggestions. So whenever you see about the offline class, some teachers coming for business, they gives us they take too much rupees from us to build up their business. But whenever you are in online, the teachers are mainly focused on the topics, on the study. He has a basic need of money, but his main focus is to develop your study skills or your study materials. So that's why I think that online is great.
Well, you said about self-interest, right? So self-interest, can you say that every teacher who are teaching online, any of them have no self-interest? They are not coming here for business. They are also getting paid from YouTube, right? They are not doing it for free. And the medium has changed, but the mentality is still same. Still all is human. So a teacher, if he want to teach properly, he will teach properly offline as well as online. And if he will teach, he will not teach you and only focus on money, the same will happen on offline and on online as well.
Okay, I add some new points that whenever there is a natural calamities, so that students cannot go outside. So if he has a chance of online class, so he has to record any video from YouTube, and he has to see from his house, and he study with full relaxation and full concentration. So that's why online is great.
Well, you told about natural disasters. Then online connection can also be cut in great storms, right? They
Okay,
also can be
I
off.
say that online collection is cut, but there is a great option for you that you have to download any video in your phone. So you have to see this in your phone. So why there is a online problem? You have a video in your phone, so there is no problem for you.
Yeah.
I think Lanjon, you are not getting any point to hit against my point. I want to add some more points that if you say about pandemic situation in COVID-19, our whole world is locked down so that students cannot go outside from their house. So his main purpose is for study is basically mobile phone. So I think that here online wins always.
Well, saying about the pandemic is over. This is no more. So thinking about pandemic in a healthy state, I think is baseless.
Okay, you are angry on me, I think that from your speech. But I think that whenever I say about education, education is not the thing that put in our human being. It must have man making, character making. But whenever a student can develop himself as a great human being, he has to need a great teacher. So whenever a student in West Bengal, he has not go to Kota or any other state in the world to study for his financial condition or any other condition, but whenever he is in house, he can easily access any teacher from Kota or any other country from India, from any other country in the world. He can easily access from online. So it is very nice for him to increase his study skills and to develop his mankind or his humanity.
Well, what you told before, that you were saying about the teachers, they are coming in online and only teaching us the subject. We were only getting the knowledge of the syllabus subject from them, nothing else. But this is not a teacher is for. Not this is not only thing what we get from teacher. A teacher is not only somebody who will come here to you and just say some words which you need to cover your syllabus for an exam or exams, but also a teacher is a friend, a philosopher. So at that case, I think not only the what about we are thinking too much is with the mechanical linkage with a teacher. This is just mechanical linkage, but emotional linkage, mental linkage is also very important for a student. A teacher, he needs to observe a student mentally, his psychology, and then guide him. He is a guide for students. So if he can't guide them properly, being a student does not mean that only he need to learn those things which are syllabused for his exams, or a teacher is not mean to taught only those things which are in the syllabus. There are many other things to teach, and only our parents cannot give them. The teacher is also needed. A teacher is the second father for a student, And also you may have heard that school is the second house, maybe not nowadays but still. So the linkage between a student and a teacher mentally, physically and psychologically is very important for a student.
Okay, Nilanjan, you said a very nice point, but it is a ongoing topic of debate and the video is too much longer, so we think that the video must be ended here, and you have to say something.
Well, I don't have to say much thing, but I have something to say to our audience. So basically, as you may know that we are just practicing, this is a practice class. So I know that we have made many mistakes, many grammatical mistakes and many more. So we beg your pardon, beg your kind pardon for our faults, and I hope this would not offend you at all. So thanks for watching.